Hey everybody, it's Terry. Welcome to Talk with Terry. Let's get right to it, shall we? There has been a major break in the Delphi murders. The families of the girls, along with the state of Indiana, have been waiting a very long 5+ years for this day. An arrest in the Delphi murders, according to Court TV, has been made. An individual is in custody for the deaths of 13-year-old Abby Williams and 14-year-old Libby German. A news conference is scheduled for Monday by the Indiana State Police, presumably to update the public on the case, a case most of us have been glued to for the last 5+ years. The world has been watching this. For those who don't know, the girls had gone on a hike on February 13th, 2017, in a well-known, locally wooded area in Delphi, Indiana. And the plan was for a family member to pick them up after their hike. When the time came to pick the two girls up, they were not there. Of course, panic spread in the community. Massive search began. And the next morning, they found the girls, their bodies, less than a mile away. There have been thousands of leads, of tips, and hundreds of interviews done by investigators, podcasts, media. I can't begin to imagine what this feels like for the families. We are one step closer. There is another huge step here. Someone gets accused, arrested, and charged. That's one thing. Now the next step of the process begins. What I'm thinking right now, of all the people that were looked at, all the people who looked suspicious, all the people who acted suspicious, and I'm wondering what on earth this trial is going to look like. Because what we'll be hearing is that maybe the person who was arrested in all of this was completely off the radar. That's what it's looking like. Meanwhile, we're talking about this one and that one and the other one. And I'm just hoping and praying that they have the evidence to link him to an extent that the jury is going to believe. Because what this jury could be thrown a bunch of curveballs. Think about it. With all the suspicious people that were connected to these two girls, I just can't believe all of this. At least on the outset, the families of these girls are one step closer to justice. Now, by the way, the individual that we're talking about here made a court appearance today. Usually, by now, we would have a mugshot, more information. And for some reason, all of this is being held under wraps until Monday. Why? I want to know why. These types of things are public record, you know. You go into court, you're arrested, you're charged. It's public record. It's public knowledge. But, you know, at the same time, it is consistent with the way investigators have given us information up to this point. Think about it. We have that super short video that's like half a second. We have 1.5 seconds of audio. We have 2 sketches that look absolutely nothing alike. We got the anthonyshots social media connection to all of this. Lots of cryptic clues, you know, and they were put out there for the purpose of solving the case. But they also withheld an incredible amount of information from the public, perhaps to protect the investigation. But once you make the arrest, see, that's where I'm at. Once you make the arrest, we're moving into the next phase. I just don't get it. I don't understand. If this person's already arrested, in court, charged, why was that information thrown under the radar? I don't get it. Although I do expect on Monday, we will be receiving a full briefing. Maybe this is all out of respect for the families, because we don't know what all is going to be told. We might be told how the girls died. You know, we don't know how quickly this moved in the past few hours compared to the past almost 6 years. So it might just be out of respect for the family. There is all kinds of speculation that could be happening here. I really don't think it's a good idea to get into all of that. And we'll just have to wait until Monday for the details. But for right now, we can rest, Delphi, Indiana can rest, and the families can rest that the alleged killer of Abby and Libby is behind bars. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one.